A glorious welcome to all of you, dear light warriors, on this beautiful Sunday of full moon. Yes, the energy is vibing. Today we've got a beautiful session on full moon by our beloved host Jovial. But before that, I'm your tech host. If there's any technical difficulty, what might happen around this time of the month, just send me a direct message and I'll sort you out as soon as possible. And for further introduction of today and another warm welcome, I'd love to hand it over to our beautiful host, Inken.
Thank you so much, Wouter. Yes, warm welcome also from me. I'm Inken, and I'm happy to be part of the hosting team of the Lightwear Collective. Every Sunday at the same time, we open our doors, our hearts for you, and hold a safe space for everyone who needs us. So I also want to invite you, if you have a friend or anybody that you want to inspire to take care of themselves on a regular basis, invite them to our space, because we are always happy to see new faces, though we feel very blessed with all the regular members that join us and are with us in co-creation. So thank you very much for that. The content of our sessions is quite unique because each session is prepared for, is created for you by our unique guides. I'm proud to say that we have a huge portfolio of special guests that join us also on a regular basis. And I'm really grateful for the core member team who's also creating beautiful, beautiful sessions for the Lightwear Collective. One of these beautiful shining lights is our lovely Jovial. Jo is really, for me, a very shining soul, a very pure-hearted person. And she is an amazing guide. She does really great things. And I feel blessed that she is part of our core team member, coming on a regular basis with really beautiful topics. And for me, she is the moon queen because she really has, this is her treasure. She has great wisdom. And I don't know if it's the same for you, but for me, I can't get enough of this moon topic because it's like that. It's impacting us, right? And it's so powerful. So each time tapping into that topic with her, I feel I receive a lot. And one thing is also, we can do our own little practices. We can put our crystals in the moonlight. We can, we can do the rituals, but doing it here together with our community, guided in this way, is just another level for me. And I always get the feedback that it's the same for all the participants, because we have this beauty of group energy and a very safe energy. And it's, if this is your first time, I truly believe that you feel the kind of connection and the kind of safe space that we have in here. So I really love that. And I want to invite you to open your hearts wide open, because this is a space for you. This is a space for us. And we'd love to be together every Sunday with you. So self-care is very, very important. And we all know that consistency is key. So that is why we show up since more than 3 years every Sunday at the same time, to give you this kind of consistency. And I'm happy to see all of your beautiful faces in here, and love to hand it over to our dear Jo to tap into the very powerful topic of moon frequencies and everything around that. It's just a great moment, to use this powerful time to get reminded, to get inspired, and to be guided by her. So welcome, everybody. I hand it over to you. Thank you for being with us. Much love.
Thank you, Inken, for the beautiful introductions. And happy Sunday, everyone. How are you feeling today? That's my first question to you. Or if you can put it in the chat, tell me how you feel today before we get started. Then we can help you stay grounded and guide you through a better feeling today. I promise you, you'll feel better after these sessions today. So, full moon. Today is the full moon, and it's actually the strawberry full moon. It's not really like you can see a red moon like my background. It's just the name it is because it's like a fruitful seasons nowadays, and that's what they got from the past. So it's actually a very beautiful name, strawberry full moons. And if you got a chance to go outside last night or maybe tonight, definitely enjoy the beauty of the moon because it's shining so bright and you could just stay there and admire for an hour. I promise you, you get a lot of energy. I know that like full moon can be intense, and a lot of people give me some feedback that they couldn't actually do meditations on full moon because it actually elevate a lot of feelings as well as like bring them to like in a mood that they couldn't handle. So for myself as well, right? Sometimes like during full moon time, I actually couldn't sleep. Not that I sleep a lot on other days, but on full moon especially, I am actually very energetic, especially energetic. And I actually have a very special feeling that every time during the full moon that I have a lot of thoughts in my mind. Some of the thought that has always been sitting at the background, like back in your mind, but you don't want to take care of it. But during full moon, is actually going on the foreground. So it kind of forces you to kind of face some of the fears or maybe some of the challenges in life, or maybe something that you don't want to face at the moment. So during full moon, everything will come to the foreground. That kind of help you to push you out of your comfort zone. So the strawberry full moon is actually in the Sagittarius for like today, especially, and you will feel like it's actually very lively and enthusiastic, and it actually running full tilt toward the horizon. So if you feel very energetic this morning or last night, this is why, because we are in the Sagittarius. And you know, if you understand about the astrology, every time when the moon sign and the planet that rule the sign, as well as where the position is, it will tell you what you can expect for that month. So I'll tell you a little bit what's the full moon in the Sagittarius mean for you. A full moon in the Sagittarius actually give you some new discoveries about the world. It actually can open your eyes to like a new world and actually bring you in touch of your personal truth, but in a fun way. So think about it that way. Like you can actually explore like a brand new world in a fun way. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the intensity of the full moon. So be ready and be bold. Just be fearless. And the ruler of the full moon this month is actually Jupiter. And as well as Taurus actually adds some sensual quality and the groundedness to the full moon, which actually make it like a complete night for us to let go as well as to manifest. I'll bring you more from that perspective, like how we can do that. Because like the full moon today is actually kind of encourage us to go to do something adventurous. And with Jupiter in conjunction with the North Node, I think I mentioned North Node before in my previous sessions. North Node is something that actually associated with your desire and wanting. So especially this month, if you feel like you have a lot of desire, maybe from the material wise or your wish or your items that you want or something that you try to get, you have a huge desire for this month especially. Don't blame yourself on that because it's actually where we are right now with the Jupiter conjunction with the North Node. And this full moon is actually not an eclipse, which is not bad at all, because when eclipse, it actually makes the intensity more amplified, like to like maybe 1,000 times. But it doesn't mean that we don't get the intensity. It's actually kind of like the similar way because we are in the North Node now. The North Node is like I would say like it's like a hungry head of a dragon. So you have that appetite energy that you want to get a lot of things done. And also you want to counter your feeling when you're in the North Node. So it's actually kind of in a point of agitations. It becomes very intense in terms of like for your own desire. So I would encourage you to kind of like slow down. Do not get frustrated, especially like today, because the feeling that inside your mind is actually kind of driven by where we were today. So what we can do is help yourself not to slow down so that you don't get into trouble of like getting things that you want in like a impulsive way. So when the Jupiter move over to the North Node, which what's happening right now, there will be an emphasis of abundance. So think on the bright side that not necessarily things that can actually overwhelm us. We need to focus on the resources and relationships. So focus your energy on building resources and relationship. So Jupiter in the North Node is like big plus big. It become like big square. So that's the energy that you can utilize today. So when people say full moon is intense, what I see is a good opportunity for you to use the intensity to magnify what you want to do in your life. So let's turn that to the other side. So what we want to do today is like, you can actually think on things that you want to grow in your life. First of all, what do you want to do first? So that's why I encourage you to pick up your journal today. Did you see that? Oh my God, I cannot see myself. Okay, right here. Bring out your journal and then a candle if you wish. Today, I actually choose the candle with the unicorn. Let me see if I can show you. Oops. It's actually a unicorn candle so that we can make magic happen. So try to have that two things under your side so that we can use it later. If you don't already have it, give yourself some time to kind of go get it right now. And then what we can focus now is just don't think of the material side, things on the growth that you want to reflect during this moment. And when Jupiter tried to transit to the North Node together with Taurus, this is the time for us to make things happen. So that's why I encourage you today to follow me, to come to this place that we can get out of our comfort zone and we'll let go of things that we don't want it anymore in our life, and we will manifest and open our heart so that we can allow things that we want in our life to come today. So I know that you guys might feel swell because it's a fiery full moon. When I say fire, because it's fire, right? So fire elements and the air, these are the two elements that actually aligned this month. So try not to go to the place that actually make you feel more fiery, or if you meet some other people who has fire elements, try to stay away because it will actually agitate you to like a difficult situations. So that's one of the advice for the full moon. Some of the things that we can actually avoid during full moon is to make sure that you help yourself not to amplify your feelings and show it to the world. So I think that the combo of the earth and the fire is great for manifesting as well, so that we will actually use this power of the full moon today to embrace its radiant energy and embark on a journey of self-discovery and also the spiritual growth. This can help us to explore the depth in our soul and align with their nature. I know I talked a lot today, but if you guys have any questions, please feel free to put on the chat and I will definitely take time to review the chat later. So let me tell you more about like what we can expect this month. So I mentioned that we have to go bold and fearless, right? So what we can do is we need to create our magic and also use the love and the magic in our heart to help us shine and to help the world shine as well. So before doing the full moon meditation, I will invite you all to make sure you get clear and honest with yourself what you really want to change in your life. Can you bring out your journal now and try to make a list of things that you need to let go? So I'll give you a minute or two to write down all the things that you want to let go today. You can imagine that things, habits, people, or any behaviors or thought patterns that you want to release. And also you can actually want to stay aware. Some of the people can be really toxic, or some of the habits you know that it's not right, but you keep doing it. So this is a time that you can release them. You have to dissolve them, and also make sure that we use the power of the moon to kind of like let it go. We can also make sure that you want to focus on people and relationships. So please write down all the things that you want to release today. And then we kind of go back to do the surrender during the meditation sessions. So when you feel satisfied with the list that you have just made, now we can actually prepare yourself to get comfortable. And then we're going to start our meditations soon. So I just mentioned before I started this sessions that if you are in the daytime like myself, try to light a candle and imagine that this is the nighttime with the full moon. You can actually dim the light or just black out, just kind of like make sure that your room is dark. And if you use the candle, it can help you to use the glowing beams that just kind of symbolize like a moon energy. Or you can actually light some incense stick as well to help with your sense and also create the mood. You can actually do that right now so that we can get prepared for our meditations. So the good thing is, the reason why I say that you can light the candle at the end of the meditation, if you want to, or it is safe to do it, you can actually burn them and let it go. Or you can tear it away, tear it apart, the paper that you have written a list of things that you want to let go. You can tear it apart or burn it. Of course, you have to do it in a safe place. So if you guys are ready, we can go ahead and start the meditations. Any questions so far before we get started? If you need to take a sip of water, please go ahead and do so. And just clear all the energy that you have and just make sure your mind is clear. I'll stop the music right now. Hold on 1 second. You should go ahead and get started. Within this meditation, I'll guide you to let go, to let in under the June strawberry full moon in Sagittarius, and reconnect to our body, speech, and mind with openness and warm, purring, and opening pathway to the generosity that is inherent to our true nature. My name is Jovial, and I would like to guide you to these full moon meditations. Would you please find a comfortable position now that you would like to meditate in? There's no right or wrong way. I'd like for you to follow your heart, to get comfortable, and close your eyes and take a deep cleansing breath. On the exhale, allow yourself to fall deeper into the meditations, relaxing into your body, and fall deeper and deeper into relaxation. Take a moment and say hello to your physical body, relaxing and letting go. And help yourself to become aware of your soul awareness, the divine center of body, for following right in the center of your head, superimposing over your physical body, and resting right behind your eye. This is your mind eyes. Now allowing yourself to fully integrate and activate with the June full moon in Sagittarius, with your mind, body, soul, and spirit. Take a deep breath and exhale. Now, bring to mind that things which you no longer want in your life, the things, the people, the behavior, and the thought patterns that you want to release. All of these that do not serve you. Allow them to linger for a moment in your mind's eye. If you like, you can visualize them as a color, or a shape, or any object, and see them floating in front of you and getting far away slowly. Say out loud in your mind, I release you under the light of this sacred and magical full moon in June. I no longer need what does not serve or empower me. Please go. I encourage you to do this one by one on the list that you just written before the meditations. Just go through one by one for each of the burdens and obstacles you wish to surrender. Say this in your mind, I release this unworthiness. I release this doubt. Take a deep breath. Exhale. I release this fear and anger. I release this resentment. I release all the judgment. I release envy and comparisons. I release all the relationships and people that do not serve me. I release the toxic people and situations. I release the thought patterns that do not serve me. I release the impulsive behavior. I release. As you say this, imagine each of the things, habits, people, behaviors, thought patterns that you wish to release and dissolve in the full and powerful light of this full moon. See them dissolve, consume, flowing away into the infinite lights of the pure goodness of the June full moon. You may take as long as you need to do this. Take a deep breath now. And let it go. Just visualize each of the things as it released from your life and consumed by the burning, powerful light of the silvery full moon and its deep cleansing abilities. And feel the weight of each burden release. Feel so light. I'm so light as the feather. I'm so light as you relax and let things go. And you can now start to release and let go even further. Starting to shift to the energy of receptions under the full moon. Open your heart to receive the healing. The full moon activations the energy happening within ourselves today. Throughout these meditations, I invite you to breathe in joy and breathe out love. You release all the things, people, thought patterns, behavior that no longer serve you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it all go. Take a deep breath now and hold it. 1, 2, 4, and exhale to allow you to fall into a deeper meditation and let it all go. Releasing and letting go of all the self-sabotage or anyone who doesn't serve you. Anything that doesn't spark the joy. Any resistance or any karma to live a life rich full of joy and abundance. I invite you to let go of any belief, habits, or any nuances holding you back in life and bring us back to our sure sea, the beginner mind and heart, the beautiful mind. And releasing all the emotional depths from this lifetime or the lifetime. I invite you to let it all go. A deep breath. 2, 3, 4, and let it all go. Toxin and releasing so you can feel more of you, so you can be free of financial concern and free of all the toxic relationship, free of all the trauma and all the karma from this lifetime and all other lifetime. I invite you to let it all go. Take a deep breath. 2, 3, 4. Let it all go. You may repeat this to yourself, this powerful full moon mantra. Under the light of this beautiful, powerful, and healing full moon, I release you from my life with love. I forgive you, and I forgive myself for all the past mistakes that I have made in this lifetime and other lifetime. Thank you for the lessons that I have learned, and now I shall release you. Feel yourself lifted and renewed as the toxic weight of all you have released just disappeared like a bubble that has been popped. As you now feel free from the heavy burden of the past, trauma, and toxic people, you can now feel that your frequency rise higher and higher, and shift and shift and expand. In the distance, you can see a beautiful form starting to appear. This is your higher self, the part of you who is the high heart versions of yourself. Within this energy, you feel safe, you feel seen, you feel the infinite love of your higher self with the purest love and joy. Now you can start to sense the expansion, the presence of the unconditional love and unity. All you must do is to stay still and be in the moment and enjoy the power of the full moon. Take a deep breath. 2, 3, 4, and release. Now, I invite you to open your heart to receive the communications from your higher self, from time and space, from the universe. If your higher self continue to raise your frequency, you are now full of love and joy. Repeat after me. I am tremendously blessed. My heart is glowing with eternal light. I am at the center of a miracle. Every part of my soul is being transformed. I am now headed in the right directions of my dreams. I am following a divine and abundance path. I am reaching an entirely new level of inner peace. My spirit is blossoming. I am attracting to the best version of myself. Blessings are constantly coming my way. I am love. Take a deep breath. 2, 3, 4, and release. Now, focus your mind towards a feeling of gratitude. Feel deep appreciations for all you have and all that is yet to come into your life. You may set your intentions now for the months to come. Say to yourself, I welcome all that is now coming to me for my highest good. I look forward to the clarity, peace, love, abundance, and positivity that are heading to my way. I give thanks for all the blessings I receive and rejoice in their wonder. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, remain here. Continue to breathe comfortably with the full moon shining brightly over you. You are safe. The earth and the moon supporting you and your foundations now and always. And as above, so below. Knowing your intentions will be made manifest, feel them now as if they are already present in your life. I invite you to stay here as long as you need in the sensations of gratitude and appreciations. Take a deep breath. 2, 3, 4, and release. Allowing yourself to surrender and receive under this beautiful June full moon. Envisioning your aura and your chakra, absorbing all the full moon energy and flourish it over yourself. Surrendering, recharging, and feeling more playful. Invite yourself to be a more authentic self and allow yourself to be in your higher self. And in this new high energy in go, would you please slowly come back to your heart, vibrating to your aura, your chakra, slowly back to your physical body, your arm and your fingers, your leg and your toes, and slowly bring yourself back to the room. Once you feel you're ready to come up from these meditations, you can slowly start to wiggle your toes or your fingers, like you just wake up from a beautiful nap with a smile on your face and a beautiful open heart. Slowly open your eyes and slowly come out from the meditation. and welcome back to our circle, our safe space. Happy June full moon. I'm so grateful for the Light Warrior community. I'm Jovial. I'm your friend. Peace, love, light. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.